Yes, you are watching Dean's Brick Show. I just want to say thank you for joining me. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also ring that bell so you can be notified with all my future releases. Alrighty, today we are going to be reviewing a Monster Fighters set. It's an old Lego series that came out around 2000 and I want to say 12. But since it's the month of October and Halloween is upon us, I figured I'm going to be doing a different Halloween themed set every week up until Halloween. And they will probably all be from the Monster Fighters theme, which is a great Lego theme. It incorporates all your classic monsters from the Universal movies, like a Dracula. Basically, he's just a vampire, but whatever. A Frankenstein and monster, a werewolf, creature from the Black Lagoon, mummy. We got some zombies in the mix. So today we are going to be reviewing the Monster Fighters Haunted House. I'm going to show you the box here quick, and then yeah. So it's set 10228, and it is 2,064 pieces. As you can tell by the box art, the ghost glow in the dark, and these are all the monsters that are included. And it does open up, and it's kind of a very nice play set, if you will. A lot of playable features and functions with this thing. So it's kind of like the Barbie Dream House was. Yeah, I never had one, but so yeah, I played with one. I ain't gonna lie, because my neighbors had one, and yeah, did I play with the Barbie? Maybe. I should probably just delete that whole part out. Anyway, so yeah, so that's our box art there, and we're gonna take a closer look at this haunted house, including the minifigures, and also you'll notice I'm wearing a shirt with a skull and crossbones, just because I want to try to wear a spooky shirt while I'm doing all these videos, since it is the month of October. All right. So let's just go ahead and take a closer look at this Lego Monster Fighters Haunted House. All right, and here we have the front of the haunted house, and you'll have to excuse my mess. My Lego dungeon is once again cluttered. As you can tell, I got the ghosts at the top of the house, and we have a lot of windows that are broken, and we have boards across the windows and shutters that are just hanging on by a thread, so to speak. And we have like a little balcony here, a little porch on top of the main door. And I really like these pillars here. We have 4 pillars, and each one has sort of like a zombie face, if you will. So that's kind of a fun little feature. And we'll just spin it around here. And again, we have more shuttered or boarded up windows, if you will. We have a nice big chimney here going up the top, and look, another spooky ghost. And like I said, these ghosts do glow in the dark, but since this set is well over 10 years old, I don't know if they will still glow. I can try that out. And then the back of the house, not a whole lot back here, just a few windows, a few bricks here on the top floor. And I kind of like these dead weeds. Got one here on the side, and we have one in the front as well. And here's the side of the house. Again, more windows, shutters, boarded up, and little side door here, if you will. And this is You can tell right here that this is the side that the haunted house opens up on. Alrighty, and here we have our haunted house all opened up. We have a nice fireplace down here with a little ship in a bottle on top. And then over here we have our Frankenstein monster with the front door behind him. And then if we go up these stairs, we'll see Mrs. Dracula in her little office area. She's got a couple bottles, or one bottle in a glass, probably for blood. And then she's got a little table there and a letter so she can write love letters or whatnot. We have a fun little poster of a werewolf on the wall. And then up here in the attic, we have a chest, we have a stack of newspapers, a jar, we have a knight's helmet in this giant barrel, and we do have some stairs right here that go down to this level here. There's a little lever on the side. There we go. That took like forever and a day. And then you can fold down the remainder of the stairs. Alrighty, and on this side of the haunted house, we have more attic space on the very top, more newspapers. We do have a record in there with a skull and a bone in some sort of jar. And then we do have a little old record player there with a jar and a bottle on the shelf there against the wall. And then down here we have Dracula's bedroom. He's not really Dracula, I guess. He's just kind of a vampire, if you will. He's got a picture of himself on the wall and his wife, Frankenstein, and a mummy. We have a little vial of blood here in this jar. They do have a plant, which is weird. And then we have like some bones above their bed. And they just seem to have a bed frame for some reason. No mattress, which, I mean, wouldn't they just hang from the ceiling anyway? Maybe they need to go to IKEA. Then we have a little closet here. I don't think there's anything in there. I don't even know if that opens. I don't remember. So yeah, that's their bedroom quarters. And then down here we have the kitchen. And I really like this guy. He's the zombie chef. He's probably just making brains. Have a nice, fun, giant spider web back there. And then we have a stove. And he's got a table there with a couple of jars and bottles and a giant snake. Not really a giant snake, but a green snake coming out of the pot, or the cauldron, if you will. And I have this spider on the top of the roof. He probably goes right here. Okay, as you can tell there, I put a little fence with a gate. I forgot to include that earlier, but yeah, a little portion of a fence and a gate, so that's kind of fun there. So let's start things off with Mr. Zombie Chef himself. And yeah, he looks pretty cool. I mean, his face is the same one as what's on the pillars. So yeah, those are just zombie heads that are holding up the little balcony there. But I like his little torso there, how it's all bloodied up and looks kind of ripped and smudged, and he looks kind of menacing. And of course he's got some blood and some smudges, and his shirt is ripped on the back as well. So Mr. Zombie Chef is pretty cool. And then we have our, whoa, come on, Frank. He's not really Frankenstein, he's the monster. Yeah, we got our classic, Frankenstein monster, if you will. He's got the nice big forehead with the scars on top, and he's wearing a nice little tuxedo, because let's face it, he's ready for a night out on the town. So I really like how it's, kind of dark and gray with him. And we have one little detail on the back of his jacket, if you will, but he does not want to, well, he's brand new, basically. That's why he can't stand up. He forgot how to walk. And then we have our Mrs. Vampire, and she's got a nice red gown on, and of course she's got her teeth out, and she's not happy, and she's ready to suck some blood, blah. And she's got a little amulet on around her neck there, and yeah, might even be wearing a little makeup, I don't know. Maybe she died with it, maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, and not a lot of detail on the back as well. I think there's some underneath her dress, or excuse me, underneath her hair. You can sort of see a little bit there. But I don't know. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool minifigure. And then of course we have Mr. Vampire Dracula himself, although he's not really Dracula. He's just a vampire, but I can't help but call him Dracula. So he's got a pretty cool, you know, cape, if you will, and a nice big pop that collar look going on. And he's got some piercing red eyes, and his fangs are showing. Got some great torso printing, and he's wearing a little pocket watch. Like, I don't know why a vampire needs to know what time it is. And yeah, just a lot of cape action on the back there. So I held them up to the light for maybe a minute or so, and it's not completely dark down here in my Lego dungeon, but they do still glow if you hold them up. And I think the faces of the vampires glow in the dark as well. So let's try that out too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got some vampire glow in the dark action along with spooky ghost glow in the dark action. And these things look pretty cool. Like if I was, you know, to wake up in the middle of the night and I saw these things glowing and looking at me, I would probably jump and scream. So I'm actually getting scared right now. So I better go turn on the light because I'm starting to get a little freaked out. Okay. Oh my God, what just touched my leg? Oh my God, who's there? Alrighty, so this is our Monster Fighters Haunted House. All in all, a great little play set, and I was correct. This theme was released in 2012 and was discontinued by the end of 2014, so it was available for about 2 years. So yeah, this is not cheap if you are looking to get this on eBay. So that's where I found all of the Monster Fighter sets years ago. So I think I got a fairly decent price on them considering they were retired at the time. But I'll probably be doing a few more of these during the month of October, like I said. Just wanted to kick things off with the Haunted House. Since it's probably the biggest one, and it was the last one that I put together. I actually just put together this last week. So yeah, this is our, again, Monster Fighters Haunted House, and that's all the time I have for you guys today. I want to say thank you for joining me, and remember, it's a big world out there. Brick it up. Good night. What's that? Ha 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 ha!